And anything else you want to add, babe?
Yes, I do, if this thing will ever load. Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to some of the people that commented on our video, the top comments.
Hey!
Wagwan viewers!
Welcome back to our channel.
Forward in.
For those of you that are new and just joining us, I'm Jen.
And I'm Jullious.
And today, as we promised you forever ago, this is part 2 of our little love story. So, just a couple of things to cover. First of all, for those of you that haven't watched part 1, Jullious and I were in a long distance relationship for 2.5 years. Me being in Canada, him being in Jamaica. However, he has been in Canada with me for the past year and a month, just a little over a year, and yeah, life is pretty good. Hey, baby?
Yeah, life is pretty cold too.
Okay, so let me just quickly ask you, what was your initial reaction when you were touching down in Toronto?
Initial, how did I react?
What was your initial reaction, when you looked out the window? And
yeah, at first, whenever when I landed and I reached the airport and I was going through, the walk was way longer than our airport.
Oh, the walk is deadly.
But after the walk and then when we met outside, I was like, it's not as bad, you know. They say, oh, it's gonna be cold and all of that, and it was fine for me because I was inside. And then she was like, babe, you want to put on your hat? And she's giving me all this equipment. Feel like I'm going in the army. You have your helmet and your gloves and your rifle and everything. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. What are you talking about? The car is just right there. She's like, no, we'll have to walk a little bit. And then as soon as I bust the door open and step outside, oh my god, it's like I almost freeze instantly.
He's like, babe, can you hold my stuff? I'm like, see, I told you. And it was a super cold day. I think it was probably -10 with the wind chill. It was snowing. It was cold.
Yeah, it was.
And he tried to champ it out, but I think it was 2.5 seconds. And he's like, I think I'll take my hat. I think I'll take my mitts, and I think I'll do up my jacket.
Yeah, I remember.
But what did you think when you were coming in for landing? Did everything look much bigger?
It was in the night, so it was hard to tell. But after that day, and then going out or whatever, yeah, everything is just almost ×2 or ×3.
Mm-hmm. Especially the roadways.
Yeah, everything is just bigger, faster. That's really it. Certain things I wasn't really surprised about because working at the resort, I met a lot of people from all over the world. Mm-hmm. And most of them were from the States and from Canada. So I had an initial idea of what to expect. So
culture-wise.
Yeah. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't shocked, oh, look at this, look at that. They do things different, stuff like that. There are a few things that they really do different. For example, on a stoplight in Jamaica, it means stop. It means
as
stop.
long as there's no cars in Jamaica and there's a red light, you just keep going. That's what everybody does.
It means stop. Here you can take a right turn or whatever, but in Jamaica you should stop. Some don't follow the rules and they do whatever they want and cause a lot of accident. But
and speaking of driving, he actually did drive. There was a certain circumstance where he had to drive, and honestly, he drove like a champ. Me, when I drove in Jamaica,
I can drive. Right?
I think I drove 100 feet, and I'm like, that's it. I'm done. The roundabouts, just everything. The wipers, I was trying to put my signal on. I was turning the wipers on. Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah, I can drive. I don't know. I think I had a few experience driving in a left-hand vehicle in Jamaica, so probably that's the reason why. But it wasn't really, as I said, it wasn't really a shock. I was a little bit somewhat used to it already.
So Jullious was actually super fortunate enough to land a really good job with a really good company. What was it, 2 months after you got here? And honestly, he was super fortunate. He's still with the company. So what would you say that you like and dislike the most about Canada? Come on, baby.
Well, everybody living in Canada don't like it, which is like the snow.
Oh my gosh, don't let him fool you. This guy was like out on skis for like 7 hours.
Yeah, I don't mind
in minus 20 weather.
Like, I don't mind it, you know what I mean?
I'm Canadian. I don't even go out in the cold for that long.
I don't mind it. Like, sometimes it can get like really cold outside, you know, and it's just like it's really cold and it's not fun, you know. You can't spend time outside, especially with Corona now. Like, yeah, of course. I don't like the fact that you can't go anywhere. I got lucky in the time that I came, but also, you know, unlucky because like most of the fun stuff that she usually talks about, like I can't do them anymore. Or I can't do them.
Well, we did do Niagara Falls.
Yeah,
and we had a really good, I mean, it was obviously a different experience because, you know, just eating in the restaurant and stuff, like with the masks and all that. But we enjoyed the falls, right? And what would you say you like the most about Canada?
Honestly, there's not like a fine print of like, you know, list of stuff.
You're supposed to say me.
Like, dog. Come on, babe.
Oh my gosh, I'm just playing with you.
No, that's not about Canada.
And what would you say?
I thought you mean like in general the country. I didn't know you mean in like, you know, whatever it is.
What would you say that you miss the most back home?
Family.
Yeah.
That is family. Family and a few friends, you know. Sometimes I do miss the sun.
Yeah, I miss the sun.
I'm not gonna complain because like summer here, it's really
like
hot. It's really hot here in summer, so I don't mind. Like I'll just chill and wait until summer, and you know. But in Jamaica, you have it all year round. But yeah, it's just family and a few friends and sunshine. Because I can get the white rum here.
Yes, but the red stripe's not the same.
Yeah, the red stripe.
He doesn't really drink red stripe anyways.
Yeah,
I'm the red stripe drinker.
I don't like beers. I'm like all for my alcohol.
So with all of that being said, are you happy here?
Yeah, of course. Of course I'm totally happy here.
Yeah.
Like I'm really happy here, you know, but
sometimes I still need to like pinch myself because like and it's been like over a year since you've been here, but sometimes I really do like, I'm like, shit, like I'm like, is he really here? But yeah, it was a crazy journey, and here we are now building our lives together in Canada, which is Jullious' new home.
It is. It is.
We're looking forward to like starting the process of bringing his girls here so we can all be under the same roof. And if any of you guys are watching this and you guys are in a long distance relationship, if I can give you any advice, it would honestly like be to just like make sure that, you know, your communication is always like on point. You guys communicate often. That's super important. Talk as much as you can, video chat. Always like trust one another unless of course the trust is broken. And, you know, obviously see each other and spend as much time as you guys can together. And just know, like, at the end of the day, like, it's not forever. It's only a temporary situation. Like, life is pretty good.
Yeah, just do what you gotta do. You know, you gotta stay focused and just keep We're
living proof that, honestly, with, like, commitment and strength, like, you can get through the difficulty of a long distance relationship. And before we end this video, I just want to like shout everybody out that has like supported us since we started this journey from day one. Like, you know, those of you that like, comment, subscribe, share, like we see and we love you all. We're genuinely so appreciative of your support. So thank you so much for that. And anything else you want to add, babe?
Yes, I do. If this thing will ever load. Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to some of the people that commented on our video, the top comments. You have Brandon, you have April, Natasha,
Junior, Debbie, Bella, Tina.
Like there's so many guys.
Like you guys are always always liking and commenting on our videos, and like we're genuinely so appreciative of you guys. So we love you guys, we see you guys, and we just wanted to give you guys a shout out and let you know that, you know, we appreciate you guys so much. And stay tuned for the next video drop.